It's all good, man. Hey, it's all good, man. It's all good, man. Hey, it's all good, man.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is It's All Good, Man, the Better Call Saul podcast. I am here with my friend Couch Dave. Dave, what's going on, guy?
Sitting on the couch, chilling, waiting for the episode to start.
Awesome. So we're going to attempt to just kind of talk as the episode airs. Right now, it's some terribly acted commercial. I don't think if anybody walked out and their car was on bricks, they'd be like, "Oh my God, this is so ridiculous!" As if somebody just played like a prank on them. Like, "Oh, I got you good. I got you good. I put your car on blocks and stole it."
I think it's kind of a clever commercial, though.
Why?
Because it's like two different people saying the same thing in different context.
Oh, I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
So yeah, what we're basically doing is like a riff tracks. We're just going to talk throughout the episode because I want to post something as the credits roll. Mm-hmm. It won't be quite as the credits roll, but it'll be very soon after. This is going to be unedited, raw.
And it won't really be a riff track because we're not that funny.
Right. There will be a lot of silence, but whatever. It's something for you guys to listen to.
Yep, absolutely.
So we'll tell you when to hit play on the episode so you can watch along with us. What's that, Tyrantula, Doug? Ah! Yeah, whatever. You want subtitles? That'd be kind of cool. All right, hit play now. Nope, that's not it. And
there we go. I think I have subtitles now. I don't use this like weird Amazon Prime Fire Stick thing. I use Apple TV 4.
Okay, this
it's
is
awesome. It's like a mini little Mac.
What is it?
Apple TV 4. Yeah.
So right now we're watching the previews, the previously on Better Call Saul.
This is really actually going to be kind of weird because we never watch it live and with commercials.
Right. Yeah, we have to wait through the commercials. Okay, hit play now.
So it's going to be...
Hit play now, it's starting.
Oh, young Chuck.
Oh. Reading poetry to himself.
Seeing the tent there, briefly, I got excited because I thought maybe it was like a Kettleman callback.
Yeah. Oh, is he reading to Jimmy?
Maybe Ghost Stories? Oh, they're reading Mabel.
Oh, okay.
Remember he was talking about it, how Chuck would read that to Jimmy?
That's right.
Young Chuck does sound kind of like old Chuck, though.
Good casting.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's a lantern.
Oh, lantern.
Hence the name of the episode, Lantern. Whoa.
Interesting.
Awesome. Mug breaking on the floor. See, Dave, look at black and white. There's a lot more black and white right there.
It varies intro to intro.
Now, look at how much black and white, man. That is so much more than...
There was one. I swear there wasn't much black and white at all.
In season 1, there was like no black and white. It's a good thing we jump right to commercial.
Yeah, no. Oh, so this is how it goes.
Yeah, exactly. It's weird.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah. Nice.
I wonder if people that listen back to this are going to have to they don't have commercials.
I don't think a lot of people listen to more than 3 minutes of.
No.
But yeah, no. We typically what happens is Dave and I get the advanced screenings about a week in advance.
5 days.
Something like that. Yeah, 5 days. But what makes it hard is we try to hold off watching it until we record preview with a prior.
Right.
But then our lives get super busy and we're not able to watch it until Friday night.
Or Saturday, or sometimes Sunday.
Or sometimes Sunday. Or there's even been a couple times we've watched it at lunch.
Right.
Or before lunch at work and then hurried up and tried to do the recording.
Yeah,
before.
exactly.
And then Dave scrambles to
get the edit done.
To get the edit done by 10 o'clock our time, which is Central Time.
9 o'clock our time. Or no, yeah, by 10 because I have it done by the time. Because there's been many times I've been editing it while the episode's running.
Like racing the clock.
Yeah.
I do that at home because like whenever I text you and I say, "Hey, are you still editing the episode?" I'm watching the clock and like setting up the setting up the RSS feed and getting the picture and the description of the episode.
Right.
And sometimes because I figure it usually gets over at like 9:58.
Something like that.
So I like try to time out the 30 seconds it takes to upload. And I'll have like Reddit's live discussion of it going on in a side window so I can gauge where they're at in the episode while I'm trying to upload everything because I already know what scenes are coming, you know?
Yeah.
So like last week, I'm like, oh shit, they're talking about Kim in the car. So we have approximately 3 minutes to get this going.
At least it helps me not to over edit.
By the way, this fashion commercial for Windows 10 pisses me off.
I haven't
Because
seen
it says fashion and then it shows her in a tent, but it's obvious she's just wearing the tent.
Right.
Like, that's not fashion. That's just like wearing a blanket. Planet of the Apes. Do you like the new Planet of the Apes?
I haven't seen any of them yet. I hear they're good.
I only saw the one. Second one.
The second one? The first one was really good. It was like a sleeper hit. I remember it being a big deal.
Well, James Franco, a lot of people don't take him seriously, but I guess he did really good in that movie.
No, the first one was really good. The second one was okay, but that one looks really cool. Preacher, based off a comic book. AMC kind of came out of nowhere after Breaking Bad, right?
I think that it gave him a,
And then they made an awesome first season of The Walking Dead and then completely fucked it up by cutting the budget severely for season 2. And so, like, the first season of Walking Dead, it was like watching a movie every week. And then now it's just progressed into a shitty drama. There's Kim Rexler.
Well, scratch my theory that wasn't Chuck in the hospital.
Jimmy with the patriotic tie. Bob Odenkirk has a huge forehead, by the way. 5 head. From eyebrows to hairline, it's like a $6 cab ride. She looks miserable.
Well, she just messed up bad. By the way, Tyrannish the Dog had a good point that all those papers were in binders, so why are they all over the place?
Because the impact would have knocked them out of the... Yeah, haven't you ever used a binder? Like if you don't put them in like a plastic sleeve or
and
something.
papers don't fly out with wind.
I'm pretty sure if you fucked up a car like that, your papers would be all over the place.
I'm pretty sure I have fucked up a car like that.
Did you have any papers in it?
No.
Oh, well, there you go. I love those lights in the middle of the table.
These subtitles need to be bigger. They're only taking up a third of the screen.
Does Chuck represent himself?
Wouldn't you? He's the best legal mind in Albuquerque.
Right. He who represents himself as a fool as a client, right? Yeah. Thank you. Mm-hmm.
It's hubris.
Ah, there you go. Chuck got his get what's his.
Then don't. Essentially blackmailing his own firm.
Yeah. Well, Chuck always has an angle, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
Don't do it.
Oh, man, if there's a buzzer in his hand, it's going to be so sweet. Real quick, while they're clearing the room, that's now like 3 scenes that they showed on the next episode, like the teaser clip.
Mm-hmm.
They've already showed like 3 of this.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So there must be something good coming up at the end of the episode. Yeah.
Super secret.
Yeah, getting it out of the way.
They teased nothing.
Producer Bob Odenkirk. That's weird. He has the same name as the star actor.
Bryan Cranston did the same thing. He got producer credits after so long. It's a money grab. Well, you're sitting, he's standing. Of course you look up to him.
Yeah. A lot of admiration there still.
I think so.
Seems like Howard's having a hard time looking him in the eye.
Mm-hmm.
Chuck's in the power position right now. Howard is hurt, man.
Yeah.
He looks like he's going to cry.
He's about to cry.
Yeah, Howard is choking up.
It's the best I've seen. Good old PFAB act.
Yeah.
Shooting the scenery.
Gonna write the check.
He's taking off his lav mic and walking off set. Settle.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. So he's making out with $1 million more then?
He's going to pick up Kim's client that she lost.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Man, he has $3 million just to...
He does drive a Jaguar.
Yeah.
Keep the firm alive.
Oh, man. Look at Chuck, man. Doesn't know what to think.
I didn't expect that. Go fuck yourself. Oh, teaser.
No, it's going to be a retirement party.
Peas and carrots.
He's going to be classy and have a retirement party.
Oh,
Look
he's
at
buying
this.
them out, yeah.
Look at Howard Hamlin. Oh, Chuck's about ready to cry. Howard
Power
Hamlin
move.
with the classy move. He's trying to salvage the relationship.
Yeah. He's trying to salvage his business.
Oh, don't get all vindictive now, Chuck. Oh, look at that. Howard Hamlin's all class. look at the smile. Howard Hamlin's all cheesing. It would have been awesome if they would have had some sort of obstacle course he had to go through.
And like American Ninja Warrior. Like he has to jump like the parkour down the stairs.
Yep, you got to earn it, Chuck. You got to earn it. Or just like an inflatable pad on the bottom with a bullseye. He had to jump off the balcony.
This is not the walk of shame Chuck had envisioned. That's a good, meaningful look right there.
Yeah.
That was like fuck you to each other across the way.
Yeah, totally.
Very nice.
Howard and Chuck throwing shade, as the kids say nowadays. Kim looking good. You got to respect a show that, like, the biggest amount of sex appeal they've ever had on it was Kim Wexler in a cast, like, writhing in pain in the bed. That's how you know they mean it and they're not just going for cheap views.
Looks right so overrated.
Ah, she's going with the yellow Gatorade. Gross.
Jimmy
Ice
picked
blue
it.
is where it's at. Worst Gatorade ever.
Passive aggressive Jimmy.
Is this Kim's apartment?
I don't know.
I guess it'd be her condo, huh? It just seems like it's bigger than I remember them portraying it in the past, but I guess we didn't really see the full scope of where she lived.
Right. Nice backsplash. I almost put one of those into the studio I interned at. That exact backsplash.
Like the glass tile.
Yeah.
It's like $3.99 per foot by foot sheet at Menards.
That's why, yeah.
Or Home Depot. That a girl. The answer is always the good stuff, Dave.
Oh, and she's right-handed, isn't she?
Yeah. Being left-handed is hard, man. Hard enough being left-handed normally. I can't imagine if you're right-handed and having to use your left hand. They can use each other's toothbrush, but they can't feed each other.
That was last season. To Chuck McGill.
Mm.
Jimmy figuring out what's really important to him. Money.
Kim Wexler in a tank top.
You didn't have to put the mic that close to it.
Coors Light is going to be featured prominently in our discussion this evening.
And Campbell Blue cigarettes. You were sleeping. Chicken or the egg, I think.
You think Jimmy's being sincere here?
Yeah, he's almost crying. I really do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's a sure thing that he cares for her, but I feel like he might be playing it up a bit.
Nah, this seems authentic to me.
Maybe I'm just a cynic.
Maybe you're just calling out Bob Odenkirk's acting.
Maybe. I'm going to fix things. Not your arm, but other things I'm going to fix.
Financial things.
Mm. And commercial. You know what? I'm sitting there waiting the whole time. I'm like, I wonder when it goes to commercial.
Well, I just realized I'm not going to get this posted right away because I didn't set it up to print. I had to run this whole thing back through. So it's going to take at least an hour.
By the way, Fear the Walking Dead, shit show. I just thought I'd put that out there.
Question.
Yo.
By the way, anything with Megan Fox, shit show.
Was that the first payment of $3
Yes.
million? $3 million?
He didn't say how big each payment was.
$3 million. First payment of 3.
He didn't say how much each payment was. Though.
See, that's what I
It could
said.
be $3 million, $2 million, $1 million. That adds up to $6.
Okay, well, if even if it was 9.
Well, see, that's why.
This law firm in New Mexico doesn't have $9 million.
Not liquid.
Biggest law firm in the state.
One of the biggest in the state. But I said that too. But when he said it's out of my personal fund per the agreement, and the first one is $3 million, I even said, so did Chuck make an additional $1 million off of that? Because all he wanted initially was $8 million.
Maybe he's 332. Maybe he added an extra $1 million to spice in the deal, sweeten the deal. You know.
Sweeten the pot.
Yeah. Chuck can't say no if he's getting an extra $1 million. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
So was that
No, that was before he knew Chuck was going to sue.
By the
I
way,
just realized that half this conversation is not getting recorded.
I just like to point out that Marky Mark was fighting a dragon on this commercial, and Will Arnett as Batman.
Good movie, by the way. Lego Batman.
Was it really good?
I liked it.
I didn't get a chance to see it.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. They break out the shark repellent from the old school Batman.
Yeah, very timely too
Yeah.
because Adam West died.
Well, this was 6 months or 4 months ago.
I know,
think.
but like
Yeah.
since you're telling me, I guess it's very timely because Adam West.
Because
died.
Adam West. I always consider him Mayor West, actually.
How dare you? How dare you, Dave?
Because Batman Adam West was, well, I don't want to say rapist, but let's
It
just
was
say
the
him and
swing
Bill
of
Cosby.
60s, Dave. It was a different time back
Him
then.
and Bill Cosby had a few things in common.
Did you see that in L.A.? They lit up the bat signal in honor of Adams West.
No, but that's pretty
Adam
cool.
West.
That's interesting, man.
Yeah,
That's fucking interesting, man.
yeah. We can hear you. We can always hear the ha-ha tarantula, Doug.
That's a lot of confidence in your product to call it Nerd Wallet.
Yeah, it actually just seems like a pretty sneaky trick by credit card companies to appeal to hipster nerds to get them to sign up for their credit cards to be in debt. I'm on to your Visa MasterCard, if that is your real name. I'm pretty sure that guy just drove on the shoulder, and that's illegal.
I can't believe how bad I messed up. I didn't set this up so we could post it right away.
Son of a bitch.
The best laid plans of mice and men are often quoted in books poorly. Or often
I don't like
laid in
about that-
vain or waste. Was the vain or in waste?
Did that commercial just misspell baby on the closed captioning?
I think he mispronounced
B-A-I-B-E.
Yeah. At least it wasn't Bay.
Yeah, that's so bad. When people use bay before everything or
Before all else.
oh, so gay.
Before any everything.
Is that what it is?
It's like
B-
before BAE, before all else.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what bay stands for.
All right. Well, Hector's at the Nacho's dad shop now.
Hector.
With
Hector
Arturo.
talks like he has a stoma, but he
Does-
doesn't have a stoma.
Does Arturo get paid less since he doesn't say shit?
He gets paid less the more that he has, like the less hair he has shaved
The
around
higher
his
his hairline goes.
head. Yeah, the higher is,
It's
yeah.
pretty high. That's a high and tight.
Yeah.
That's a high and tight. I'm still holding my theory that Nacho allows this so he can keep Hector closer.
I don't know, man. I think he just kind of didn't have a choice, so
I think it's column A, column B.
he's rolling with it, just kind of trying to run out the clock until Hector dies.
Column A, column B. I think Hector's going to have his incident in the shop.
It also doesn't seem like very safe work conditions. It seems like they could use some more lighting in that factory or in that auto shop.
Uh-oh. Oh, don't be a dick, Hector.
He's got to rub it in his face, man.
What if Nacho does? It's not the drugs. Nacho just beats the shit out of him.
Then he'll die. He'll be killed, man.
Well, we don't know that he makes it to Breaking Bad. No, yeah, he does because he's talked about.
And Hector makes it to Breaking Bad. I'm just going to put this out there. Whoever it is that plays Hector's dad, it just seems like a guy I'd want to have a beer with.
I would say so.
Right? He just seems like a cool dude. Like, he'd just be like, first off, he looks like a older Mel Rodriguez in a way.
Don't do it. Leave me alone.
Nacho's dad standing his ground. Don't be disrespectful. And he's saying that to his dad. Not cool, Nacho.
He needs Hector around. Telling you. I was thinking about her boobs when you said the twins.
I like how Nacho's trying to like stare down his dad.
I think he's pleading. This is pleading to me.
Oh, right. And now we're buffering.
Okay.
Sweet.
2-second buffer pause.
Throw it in his face. Come on, Nacho's dad. Throw it in his face.
Burn it with a lantern. These are very, very descriptive subtitles, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Hector obviously not happy with Nacho.
That didn't go the way he expected it to. Well, the feeling's mutual.
Beggars can't be choosers, Hector.
Oh, Paige and her dad sent flowers. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Verde.
Mr. Verde.
So she's going to keep Francesca around to be her right hand man. Oh, wow. Maybe she doesn't lose the Gatwood account then.
Look at that.
She did impress him.
It'd be kind of a dick move to fire her after she got into an accident on the way to your...
True. Kim doesn't look cheered up.
Yeah, I like how you can see it in Kim's face, like like the wheels turning in her head, how to respond to Francesca, like trying to put her at ease.
That's supposed to make me feel better.
You're right, yeah.
No, I'm just sad.
Mm-hmm.
Francesca on point.
Man, Francesca.
Well, DMV, their
Right.
attention to detail, motor vehicles.
What if Kim like
This one goes to 11. What?
exhaust herself further, you know?
Maybe trying to make up for lost time.
Mhm. Plus she's like on pills right now.
Well, that's right. I forgot she took the good stuff.
What do you think she saw there that is giving her pause?
I don't know.
I think that was probably Kim's moment where she's like, I need to just chill the fuck out for a bit.
Yeah, probably. It was the busyness of her schedule that gave her pause.
Mm-hmm. Wow, what a difference. Blockbuster Video.
Well, this was many years ago. Because as I worked at Blockbuster in 2012 and 2011, they were closing fast.
Did you really?
Yeah, when I was in school.
I did not know that.
That's right. I was the one store that was remaining open while all the other stores were closing and funneling the business towards us.
Ah, I see. Look how happy Kim Wexler is, though. Like, you're going to have girls' night or something with Francesca and just watch a bunch of rom-coms.
Let's just get all doped up.
What's that? You Got Mail. Maybe she'll watch You Got Mail. Hope
Sleepless in
Floats.
Seattle. Sleepless in Seattle.
Sleepless in Seattle. And top it off with Scream.
Yeah, I don't know. Kim seems more like an old school, like Ice Station Zebra, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
She might watch like the original thing, not the Kurt Russell, but before that.
Yeah.
Stuff like
This is
that.
her chance, man. This is her staycation. She can
Staycation.
enjoy herself a bit.
That's right. He's outside Chuck's house, isn't he?
Jimmy's outside Chuck's house? I'm not sure.
$6 cab ride.
Yeah, he
called
was
it.
in front of Chuck's house. Nice.
Debating whether or not to go talk to
I
him.
like how he went to tear off and he drove literally 6 inches. So great.
I still think this is sincere. Partly.
So Jimmy's pretty much right now having a crisis of conscience.
Yeah,
Right?
I think so. Yeah. While I record you saying some incriminating things?
Chuck's exterior of the house doesn't match Chuck's interior of the
No.
house.
Looks like some electricity going.
It sounds kind of like the music from the Charlie Brown Christmas specials.
Do, 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 do.
Look at man, Chuck,
Real refrigerator.
music playing.
Still no lights.
Mm-hmm.
He's been using the electric stove.
But when we were talking about in the preview with the
Time for
prior,
the percolator. What?
when we were talking about the preview with the prior for this episode,
Mm-hmm.
and somebody brought up the air conditioners. That's a good point because every building he would have ever been in would have had electricity running through it because of the air conditioner.
Right.
And then conversely, if he had that shut off at his house in New Mexico in the desert, the house would be miserable.
Yeah. This is true. Now, is he faking for Jimmy too? Like he faked for
I
Howard?
don't think so. I think he's kind of come to terms with everything. Well, Chuck, I heard you're a millionaire now. There you go. Jimmy making amends.
Mm-hmm. Chuck's gonna throw him away. Throw him away.
There you go. Saul Goodman.
Mm-hmm.
Headbutt.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
Oh. Wow, he could have sent Jimmy on 2 different paths, and he sent him down the dark one.
Man,
Wow.
vindictive Chuck goes right for the gut, man.
I don't even think that's vindictive. I think it's just honest. No, he did matter to him.
Now get the fuck out of my house.
Release the hounds.
Excuse me. I'm sorry.
No, I'm not editing this right.
I know, and I don't typically like that kind of thing, but
Coors Light.
man, that's harsh, right?
That's very harsh.
I even felt that one.
Yeah, that's very harsh.
And what makes it even worse is he just goes about his day. Like,
Right.
just ignores them, doesn't even see him out.
That's the worst thing you can do to somebody sometimes is no attention.
Mm-hmm. Now we got to look up.
Mm-hmm. Wow, that was kind of rough, actually.
Heavy.
heavy.
But I do think that's the last of the next time on Better Call Saul scenes that were
I think
previewed
so.
to everybody after last week's episode.
What is Chuck taking pills for?
What if those are the fake pills and those somehow cause somehow he got the fake pills and he actually has the heart attack?
So he's still not 100% cured.
Right,
Those
but
are-
he has a coping mechanism that makes it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's almost like OCD.
Heavy doses of
people.
narcotics.
Right.
June
Everybody's got their
19th. Told Jimmy to go fuck himself.
Everybody's got their weird coping mechanisms for assurance. Like for the business that Kristen and I own, when I have to go there and I have to lock the door up for the night,
Mm-hmm.
I'll literally keep walking back to it like 6 and 7 times and
Just to make
sometimes
sure.
record myself jiggling the door to make sure that it's locked. He seems at ease, though.
Did you see him? He was noting how he feels every day.
Mm-hmm.
His left hand? Oh, well, his left hand means he's having a stroke.
Maybe Chuck was just trying to shake it off. He just knew that 12 years down the line, Taylor Swift would make a song about it. Chuck kind of looks like Biff Tannen there from
little
Back to
bit,
the
yeah.
Future.
Interesting how he had to wake up to kill all the power, though.
Just eating away at him, right? Plus, it's good for the environment.
Commercial.
Some guy digging up a dead body on the commercial.
It's not a dead body. It's gonna be something stupid.
Is that the commercial? Is that the Kettleman? Is that...
Oh, that's not.
I'm just saying there was an Acura commercial where it starred the Kettlemans.
But that wasn't the.
I don't know. I thought that's where the commercial was going because I didn't see the commercial.
No, that was just somebody that I don't. That wasn't a Better Call Saul actor, was it? It was a Better Call Saul commercial.
Nah, I don't know.
Who buried money in the desert?
Apparently a lot of people.
Kettlemans? Was that the bag from the Kettlemans? No, they had big old duffel bags.
Oh. You could probably cut out some of the weird pauses.
No, I'm letting it roll.
You're just letting it roll. I bet
Yeah.
the microphones are probably picking up a little bit of the TV so people have some sort of frame of reference.
Probably.
So
Everything
that way
gets
they
a
can
little
build a better
louder.
case against us when they go to sue us for copyright infringement.
Yeah, bring it.
But hey, at least Dave Porter said we could use the theme song
That's
2
right.
years ago.
I'll just hire Kim Wexler to represent me.
Kim Rexler?
That's right, Kim Wexler. Kim Rexcar.
No.
Swing and a miss.
I will say Wendy's burgers are probably like the king of fast food burgers.
No pickle. I
No
hate their
pickle?
pickles. Their pickles suck. Ruins the
How
burger
dare
for
you?
me.
Who the fuck are you,
Their
Dave?
pickles ruin the burger for me. Other than that, they're great.
Really? Why? What about with like Chick-fil-A? Do you get
That's good pickles. Better pickles.
Chains or any fast food?
I guess big chains.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although
I agree.
In-N-Out
you.
Burger
Thank
is
you,
the best
Tarantula Dunn.
fast food burger.
What was that, Dave?
In-N-Out Burger, hands down, best
Fuck
burger.
In-N-Out Burger. I'm sorry, California people, but that place is not that awesome.
I like it, and I'm a Midwesterner. Shut your face.
I will agree. I was in California a couple months ago, and everybody raves about In-N-Out, and I went there, and it was better than average.
No, it's good. Shut up.
It's McDonald's hamburgers with Five Guys fries. And
No.
then bam, In-N-Out Burger.
Oh. Don't blaspheme, boy.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Benny the Bull. Benicio del Toro. Benny the Bull.
Like from the cartoon?
I don't know. His name's Benicio del Toro. That translates to Benny the Bull.
Oh.
That's the Chicago Bulls mascot.
I did not know that. I don't know. I don't get sport references, Dave. You ever see Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs?
Next thing you're going to tell me is that the Chipotle chicken burrito from El Pollo Loco is not the best burrito out there also.
I like the Chipotle chicken burrito from Chipotle better than the Chipotle chicken burrito.
Yes, I have seen
From
Cloudy
El
with the Chance.
Pollo.
I've seen Cloudy with the Chance of Meatballs 1 and 2.
Right. Okay, so you know how the dad tries to, when he's talking to Flint Lockwood, his son, and he's like,
He always makes
like,
a fishing reference that,
yeah,
that
and
Flint
then
doesn't
Flint's
get.
like, I don't understand fishing metaphors.
Right.
That's how I feel every time somebody references sports.
Ah, okay.
I'm like, I don't get it. I have a guy at my work that every day, like, somehow has not caught on that I do not watch sports at all. And he will have whole conversations about Bulls games with me.
Oh, God.
And I'll sit there, I'll be like, yeah, that's a pretty good shot, right? And he'll go off and he'll be like, man, he's like, we should go to a game sometime. I'm like, yeah.
No.
Right, yeah, exactly.
All right, back
That's how
at
I
it.
do it.
Jimmy's got a pink box for Irene.
Jimmy is making amends. Look at that. And now he's going to go.
He's going to tell her to hold off on the settlement, isn't he?
Irene's going to destroy him. She's going to say something that breaks his heart, too.
She's not settling.
Jimmy's world is just crashing down.
Did she give up her spot as a class representative?
Maybe she pulled herself out of the lawsuit.
I killed them all. They're dead.
Jimmy not understanding the consequence of his actions. I like the trucker hat. Very hip.
Well, yeah, it's your friends.
I guess he did kind of leave himself a good out there.
Yeah.
I like the
Oh.
train in the
I
background.
think I was too far gone that he can't even get back. Like, he can't even take responsibility. Terrible. Terrible, terrible Jimmy. Chuck was right.
Chuck needs to paint his house.
He couldn't go outside for 2 years.
I guess
3
that's
years.
true.
Could have hired somebody. I mean, he does have $9 million. And this is why you can't sleep. Maybe it is real then.
Maybe that's what they're setting it up for.
No. It's all in his head. I think he's regressing a little bit.
Nope, he's noticing right now what is plugged in and pulling electricity.
It's a baby monitor. Jimmy's spying on him.
He made it across the garage awful goddamn quick. Jeez.
I think it's the buffering that's going on.
We're watching this through DirecTV Now, which is a streaming internet service, so it's been buffering every once in a while.
And then I'm going to blame Comcast for that because everybody knows we hate Comcast.
Maybe he has a series of mystery switches. My parents' house has like 3 switches that have been there. My mom's lived there her entire life, and she doesn't even know what they do.
Like the switch at the end of, or the first episode of season 2?
Yeah, they never addressed that. I guess that was just one of those.
That was just more about his personality, that he's the one that's going to flip that switch.
I guess.
Oh, Chuck, don't start taking light bulbs out.
Chuck. Don't go back.
Oh.
Or he's just doing process of elimination, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
So maybe he's not going crazy because of the electricity. It's just like OCD's like...
Yeah.
He's going crazy because it hasn't stopped spinning, not necessarily because something's using electric.
Right. A landline phone draws power.
Very low wattage, though, Dave.
Cancel the doctor appointment.
Chuck's crashing hard, man.
Yeah. Not a space blanket in sight, though.
He's falling hard, though. Chuck is like falling back into insanity, it seems.
Yeah.
I bet if he climbed a telephone pole and just used a pair of hedge clippers and cut the wire to his house, that fixed the problem. Is he using his senses to find out where it's coming from?
I don't know, but he's wearing a watch.
Like a divining rod?
I just realized he's wearing a watch.
Is he going to die by electrocuting himself trying to get... Maybe
That'd be crazy, huh?
Maybe it's the 220 power outlet from the oven.
How perfect would that be? He's got this fake electromagnetic thing, allergy, and then he dies by electrocuting himself trying to find it.
Tarantula Doug, I don't know if you heard, just stated that he's using his powers to feel the wiring through the wall. Which definitely appears to be what he's doing.
Hit a wire.
God, that'd be great.
Man,
he's
he's really
skeleton
losing
falls out.
Money starts pouring out of the baseboards.
Or a squirrel. Like some sort of classic slapstick comedy.
I didn't know paintings use electricity, but...
You see Chuck just roll around with like the very obviously fake raccoon.
Wow. All right, this is getting a little out of hand here.
He's crashing, man. Chuck is crashing and burning.
No, don't stick your bare hand. Okay. Just ripping books apart. What if you find somebody living in his walls? Like the people under the stairs? Here's Johnny.
Suddenly he's in John Malkovich's head, just like in the movie.
Oh, I was doing The Shining.
I know you were.
You ever see the porn version of that? Of
Of
being
The
John?
Shining?
No, of being John Malkovich.
No, I can't believe it. I'm assuming it's something like boning John Malkovich or something.
No,
like
it's being some other porn star.
that. Gotcha.
I said some other porn star as if John Malkovich is a porn star. Being some porn star. Chuck's gonna pull a live wire.
It's going to be amazing. Burn it down, Chuck. Burn the house down.
It's gonna stop spinning after he's done.
ComEd is not going to be happy about that.
Wow.
That would I was going to say that would have been great if that would have. First off, I don't think hitting a meter is going to cause that kind of electrical sparks, would it?
I don't know. Does dropping a microphone cause feedback? I guess you're breaking the connection
Was
into
that-
the house, right?
And was that the simple solution? Like, was it the meter itself that was causing the meter thing to spin? Like, that's all I had to do was unhook the meter.
Dwight Schrute's brother selling some Verizon now.
Verizon sucks so bad. That's another company that just blows.
That's one of my favorite moments from The Office is when he accidentally drives his car into his aunt's grave. Couldn't find anywhere to park.
Is this a Hardee's Jr. thing? Oh, yeah, Carl's Jr. I like how they
Fuck
brought
you,
back
I'm
Carl
eating.
Sr.
Who's Carl Sr.?
In all the new Carl's Jr. commercials now, there's an old guy, and the storyline is supposed to be that, like, because remember, Carl's Jr. was getting all sorts of flack for having, like, sexy commercials and such
Yeah.
to sell their burgers.
Yeah.
Well, they came out with a commercial not too long ago where Carl Sr. came back from vacation. And on the commercial, he apologizes to everybody watching because he went on vacation and left the company
Oh, nice.
in the hands of his, like, late teenage, early 20-something son. And so that's supposed to explain, like, the sexy bikini-clad commercials for selling burgers.
That's funny.
So Carl Sr. is going to bring class back to Carl's Jr.
Okay.
But then the next commercial is Carl Sr. stealing a hamburger recipe from somebody.
Oh, jeez. I like how there's a Cubs pitcher named Carl Edwards Jr.
There's a Cubs pitcher.
Yeah. He's probably going to be their closer someday. But yeah, Carl Edwards Jr.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody calls him Carl's Jr.
Nice. I'd be honored.
I would.
I'd be
too.
working that all day for endorsements.
Yeah.
Totally.
And he's super skinny. So that's the perfect salesman because you don't
Right.
want fat people selling your super fattening burgers.
Right. Well, let's
Really?
hear-
Ironically enough. So he's named after Mike Schmidt.
What time is it? How far are we into this episode?
It's 9:53.
Really? Nothing crazy has happened yet.
This is going to be the wrap up, the wrap up.
Nice. So this is like the home
I mean,
stretch.
nothing. Well, I mean, Chuck got crazy.
Yeah.
He just went crazy. And what he told
But
Jimmy is
nothing
pretty rough.
I've seen so far would
It's
not
like we're
not really
expecting to have-
justify, but it wouldn't like it wouldn't
No,
be
nothing we've seen so far would justify the big top secret nonsense that's been going on.
right. You see what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
because
Unless they just didn't send it to us because of our preview of the prior, and we're just so accurate with everything. They think
you're
that we're
right. Yeah, they're like,
sharing
man, those guys are too
information.
spot on.
No, something's got to happen. Like I said, I've overhyped myself to it, I think, a little bit.
I didn't overhype myself, but
I did.
I feel like there was some reason why they didn't want it to leak out, right? But I
Right.
guess there's still 6 minutes, which in TV time is still a long ass time. Which people don't understand. Like
might run
I've
out-
told people from time to time, and Dave, you probably sympathize with this being in the business, but like one of the companies that I work with, 2 of their employees started talking shit at work, and then that evolved into who could beat who in a mile race, right? Pretty much, yeah. And I use that. So some of the people know that I do podcasts at work, and this rivalry between these 2 people in Chicago
Wrap it up.
has went viral within their company, and I'll tell you more about it later. But well, here, real quick. Long story short, they asked me to run a press conference for them, so they actually filmed me doing a press conference with these 2
I'm
finally
not even listening.
athletes.
Nacho sitting in the car with a gun. I'm not listening to you. Because I think this might be the craziness.
You think he's going to kill Hector?
I think he's going to try.
Got some kick-ass cars, though.
So Hector never had a stroke. He just got shot by Nacho.
I don't trust him.
No one ever cocks the gun beforehand.
Right. It's one of my favorite things. Like how people always rack the shotgun before they shoot. It's like, dude, you lost your bullet. Like you popped your bullet out. Just good trigger control. You can see his index finger pointed forward.
Maybe Arturo's going to cap Nacho off.
Okay, so what if whatever Nacho is doing now? No, I was gonna say because I'm trying to tie it into like it was Ignacio from Breaking Bad.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
that's Don Eladio, he says, too, and Bolsa.
Mm-hmm.
So, no.
Mike's gonna jump in and save him. Tell him to stop.
Kind of like it is Arturo.
Nobody saw that.
Arturo's going to talk.
Set up.
I don't know. Shootout?
That would be a good opportunity if there's some sort of shootout that happens, and in the fire he, quote unquote, friendly fires on Hector. Mm-hmm. Gus is always looking so dapper.
He's always on point, man.
Mm-hmm. Even in Breaking Bad when he got his face blown off.
That's Bolsa, right?
Mm.
Oh.
Ten paces, turn and fire.
Uh-oh. You got a little too worked up.
Oh, man.
There goes that fucking plan. He stroked out. Crap.
But I, the chicken merchant, will be.
Yeah. Really?
It's good to see some teamwork there, Gus. Trying
Really,
to save
all
that.
Nacho has to do right now is put a bunch of the real pills into the bottle, and they'll just ignore the ones that are scattered on the ground.
Right? I agree.
He kind of
He's trying to pick up the fake ones so they don't. So
yeah, but I don't think they'll bother with the fake ones if they see the ones in the real bottle. You know?
Yeah, because he has to be around when he strokes out because he doesn't want to.
He has to
replace it with the real pills.
See, and Gus knows that's more pills than were in the bottle. So Hector just did half the job for him. And smash cut to Chris Hardwick's face.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess that's the end of the episode. Sudden.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, we'll see what happens. I bet there's like a really quick, 30-second scene.
Yeah, there might be because we didn't see any credits.
They have leak problems. Maybe that's why they didn't put it out. So maybe other people were leaking. You ever check the web to see if anything was getting out?
Not really.
Maybe they just did it to build hype.
You know what's funny is every once in a while Dave and I will get a comment online somewhere because we'll get something incorrect. And there'll be some jackass that'll be like, man, I can't believe these guys didn't watch every episode of Breaking Bad and the first 2 seasons of Better Call Saul before they watched this episode of Better Call Saul because then they totally wouldn't have got this minute detail wrong. And I'm like, dude, go fuck yourself. I'm not going to watch 7 years worth of TV before every fucking episode. I came to Breaking Bad late to the party, and that was still at least 5 years ago when I've seen Breaking Bad. And I've watched it 3 times. You know what I mean? I can't remember in episode 4 of season 3, what kind of shoes Walter White was wearing and how that ties into some character on Better Call Saul that wasn't even in Breaking Bad.
Well, let's be fair, though. Sometimes they point out major plot points that we miss, and I just don't care.
Yeah. Right?
Well, if we're going to sit here and say, well, they have a TV show and we don't, then we can say, well, I have a podcast and you don't.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's see, you start a podcast. Really high barrier of entry. Really high barrier of entry.
Start with a cell phone.
Mm-hmm. What do you got? Some sort of recording device?
I'm pretty sure Owen Benjamin's first whole season was done on his cell phone, and it gets way more listens than we will even get.
Probably, yeah. I do like how the Verizon guy kind of jumped ship and went to Sprint, but he kept the same gimmick.
Right.
Sprint somehow appropriated the character from Verizon.
That's because the cell phone business is an oligopoly.
That doesn't make Sprint look crafty for stealing the spokesman. That just makes the spokesman look like an ungrateful traitor. What a dick.
Hey, he got chewed up and spit out, and somebody else started chewing on it too. So
Sprint got sloppy seconds.
That's right. That's my new favorite word. Oligopoly.
Oligopoly?
Yeah.
Can you define it?
It's it's not when one business controls the market, but when a small number of businesses control the market. There's 6 major film studios that do 87% of all movies.
Mm-hmm.
There's 4 major carriers. There's 4 major record labels. There's 1 cable company that we can use. Stuff like that. It's basically, it's not a monopoly, but a small group runs it. So they can still manipulate the market.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like how gas companies collude over the prices and they keep rising.
But gas is down.
Oligopoly.
Gas prices are down.
You're down.
The what?
They're up over a year.
I disagree. Incorrect.
It's not like fast food where if you want fast food, you get like 30 different options. And there's a McDonald's every, whatever, every corner. But yeah, if you want cable internet, you got one choice, and it sucks. Fuck
Did you know McDonald's at one point owned Chipotle?
No, I did not.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, more Saul.
Mm-hmm.
Nice painting. Oh, so now we know what year it is. So 3 seasons has been 2 years. Or no, 3 years. 2001, 2002, 2003.
Yeah. It's good to see Kim relaxing, though.
Oh, a court movie.
One of my first detentions was in 7th grade because I referred to To Kill a Mockingbird as Tequila Mockingbird, which is like the lamest detention ever.
I want to be more Peter Fonda in 12 Angry Men.
I kind of want Kim to drop the hammer on Jimmy and be like, you know what, I'm done with you too. So he just like loses everything. So does Kim know everything Jimmy did then?
Maybe he's confiding in her about this situation. Self-realization.
Mm-hmm.
God, I hate that movie. No, I'm kidding. It's a good movie. It's just boring. She is the mockingbird that he killed. He's going to sleep with her?
Slipping Jimmy.
He's going to slip it in.
Mm-hmm. No, he's going to convince. He's going to.
No, he's gonna tear down the other girls.
You think so?
Yep. Play to his strengths.
Listen here, bitches.
Tony Robbins.
Mm-hmm. Jimmy McGill's a mean girl. Is this an extended episode? It's after 10 o'clock.
Yeah, it must be. But there was nothing before. Like, remember when it ran like 2 minutes long and they said set your DVRs longer?
Mm-hmm.
They didn't do that this time.
Moo. I'd like to see a little bit more of Paul, how he's doing after winning the big bingo game a couple weeks ago.
Oh, Aaron.
Oh, Aaron, what the hell?
How you doing? Oh, he knew this was coming or something, yeah.
Oh, very clever.
Ah. Nice. I actually really like this a lot. Especially as a sound guy.
Dude.
Dang. Clever.
Oh, he's going to go in and take his lumps.
Yep. Slap him.
Slap him. Do it. Do it. Oh, I thought Myrtle.
Ah.
I think that one's Myrtle. Let's just say that one's Myrtle. I thought Myrtle was going to slap the shit out of him. That one's Flo, Tarantula? Tarantula Doug says that was Flo. Mm-hmm.
We said their names before. I don't
I haven't
remember.
out that name.
That's one of those minutiae details that I can't. He paid her to do that?
Oh. Jimmy falling on his own sword, man.
Yeah. Play to your strengths.
Yeah, but he's not wrong.
No,
Right.
that's true.
True.
They're all moved out of the office. Is this where he moves into the
No,
strip
he
mall?
can't practice for a year. He wouldn't do that. I don't think she likes that idea. They must really suck at the MVD
Yeah.
because you know he's going to hire her again. She's not looking
Right.
forward to it. She has a pretty miserable look on her face in that first episode on Breaking Bad because I watched that again. She's
Yeah.
not happy sitting there.
Francesca's not happy.
Yeah, no, she's miserable.
Just trying to paint the picture.
Yeah.
A lot of she's on TV right now.
This ceiling is awesome. Garbage. Old people don't trust them anymore.
Nice. A whole new business model. So does Kim know the full picture about how he manipulated Irene and all that?
Probably something pretty close. I'm sure not the entire picture, but
Like she just knew something wasn't quite on the up and up, but probably
Yeah.
doesn't know how bad he ruined poor Irene's life or almost ruined poor Irene's life.
I'm sure she probably grilled him about why they were settling so early.
A better wall, like one that says "We the People" and has the Constitution painted on it, like in the office of Saul Goodman. America. So that must answer that one. Apparently, Jimmy is living with Kim.
Mm-hmm.
The best part about this is I have to leave really
Back to-
early for work.
Chuck Rexler's place.
But since I have a new job,
remember I said no space blankets in sight. He's wrapped up in one.
Oh, is he in the space? Oh, he is in the space blanket.
Yeah, he's lost it. He's almost worse than.
Is he punching the wall?
Is he kicking the chair out from under himself and gonna hang himself?
Dave, if you called that, that's pretty.
Jeff called it. He's kicking the lantern. Oh my god, he is gonna kill himself.
Chuck's gonna. Is he gonna burn his own house down with himself inside of it?
It looks like he might actually do that.
Is he tied? It looks. Is he? He's tied himself to the chair.
I'm expecting a text from Jeff any second now.
Yeah.
You already got a text from Jeff, didn't you?
No, I didn't. That was my wife.
Oh. God damn it, Vince Gilligan.
What a way to
Jeff
go, though, right?
Called it. Going out like a protesting monk.
Yeah.
Holy crap, like that's okay. I know we still have to do a wrap-up episode or whatever, but that doesn't necessarily mean he dies.
Oh, shut the fuck up, Dave. I think it's pretty obvious he's dead. Righteous indignation.
Well, like when they made the tape, that didn't go the direction we thought it would go.
Yes, it did. It went exactly how I thought it
No, I went no idea. But we'll
Right.
say props to Jeff. Jeff called this. God, he called it. He even texted me early to tell me that he rechecked the episode. He called it in preview of the prior 303.
Mm-hmm.
That he said Chuck would burn himself up.
Chuck would burn himself up?
That was a comment with the lantern.
Yeah. But then he might have jokingly said Chuck ends up killing himself. So I guess it ended up getting a little crazy like we thought, huh?
Yeah.
I'm
I totally thought Hank was going to be the big reveal, but I guess...
Yeah,
I
who
guess-
was the DEA agent? Tom Thumb. I don't remember there being a DEA agent anywhere in the episode.
Do you think that was just a fake out? Like just a fake out to be funny? Pull everybody's attention away?
I don't know, because Tom Thumb has like 7 acting credits.
Hmm.
So it could actually be a real person.
No, okay, gotcha.
But where? I don't remember that anywhere in the episode.
No, not at all. Well, I guess on the bright side, we do have access to watch it now. Probably tomorrow sometime we can watch it again and take actual notes on it for our 310 discussion. But yeah, I mean, I guess props to our perennial third, Mike Jeff,
Yeah.
for calling that Chuck presumably killed himself, right? What a downer.
I'm kind of affected by that, actually. I kind of am.
You look kind of distraught.
Yeah, because it's like, why would he kill himself over that?
He was putting himself out of his misery, man. He couldn't.
Because he knows that he'll never get over it.
He'll never get over it. He kind of slowly went insane. Yeah, maybe he got the idea for the fire because all the flames coming out of the meter. Remember, we kind of, as it was happening, we're like, does it create that much spark and flame? Maybe that gave him the idea to burn himself down.
Wow.
All right. Well, intense episode. So,
Yeah.
those of you, if anybody's listened to this part of our live watching of Better Call Saul season 3, episode 10, we'll have a proper discussion episode out probably sometime by the end of this week.
Yeah.
We'll have to do it. So in the meantime, make sure to check out Nothing Important Podcast at nothingimportantpodcast.com. We're going to get back on the stick on that. It's going to be a lot of fun. Jeff and I are going to ramp up Plumbus Among Us because Rick and Morty is going to start soon, and Jeff and I are going to kind of do the whole thing that we do for Better Call Saul with Rick and Morty.
Yep.
And Dave is kind of freaking me out because Dave seems genuinely
It seems, I don't know, it seems weird. I don't
perplexed,
know.
emotional.
I expected him to fall, but not that hard. And there's no guarantee. It's such because I already want to know what happens.
Right.
You know, God damn it, they did it again. They fucking did it again.
All right.
I want to know what happens because I don't think Chuck's gonna die.
Is that your
I
prediction?
really don't.
Your prediction already for season 4?
Yeah,
is
my
Chuck's not
prediction
dead?
already is that this does not kill Chuck.
What if he becomes horribly disfigured?
Something.
Mm-hmm. Maybe he'll get a glove with knives on his hand and be able to jump in and out of people's dreams.
That would be kind of cool. Only shady lawyers' dreams.
Yeah, only shady lawyers' dreams.
But because if Chuck dies, then why would Jimmy bother changing his name?
Because he has nothing left.
The whole business model thing, I guess that kind of alluded to it, yeah.
Yeah, he has nothing left, right? Chuck already told him that he never really kind of cared for him.
And there's no way, which is bullshit, but there's no way for Chuck to talk that out.
Yeah, you can't bring it back, right?
If he's dead.
Yeah. So maybe that'll affect him. Maybe that's his way of starting life anew, remember? Because Chuck told him just to kind of be who he is.
Yeah.
Like why go through the song and dance? Be who you are.
And then he did it with Irene, and he kind of rebuilt a bridge by burning his own bridge down. So.
Scorched earth, literally.
Chuck just went scorched earth on himself.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Well, if anybody's listened to this point, thank you for listening. Make sure to check back at the, make sure to keep checking the feed. We'll try to get a proper discussion of episode 310 up to you soon. Thank you for listening this season. Anybody that's been with us since season 1, thank you so much.
Yeah, one more thing. Sorry, I'm going to forget when we talk about it later, so I'll say it now, because I said this is 2003, which means so far it's going year by year for seasons, which sets up perfectly for 5 seasons. You got a year off, and then a year back as Saul.
Yeah. All right.
Because Breaking Bad went 5 seasons.
All right. So I guess with that, Tarantula Doug, thanks for trying to watch the TV over me and Dave making terrible jokes.
No problem, guy.
And I guess we'll talk to you at the end of this week. Dave?
Call us well, that's my sign off for the other.
Just sign off.
Okay, Call Us Idiots, Call Us Geniuses, whatever it's called.
It's all good, man. It's all good, man. Hey, it's all good, man. It's all